So you have learned how to customize the look and feel of your Ionic applications. But sometimes the styles you want to apply are specific to certain pages, not global in your application. In those situations, you can create a separate SCSS file for each component or each page. For example, in our starter template, you can see that in our home folder, we have 3 files: HTML, SCSS, and TS. Anytime you add a new page to your application, as you learned before, you create a new folder, and at a minimum, you have a TypeScript and an HTML file. Now, if you want to write styles specific for that page, you add a SCSS file there. But here's the key thing you need to follow. You need to give that component a selector, even if you're not going to use this selector in another template. As an example, the selector for our home component is page-home. Now, if you look at home.scss, we have an element reference here, page-home. And now inside this block, I can apply styles to any elements on this page. So earlier in this section, where we added a Google map to our application, I used something like this, hash map. And then we applied a height of 100% to that element. This is the convention you need to follow to properly apply styles to certain pages. If we didn't have this element reference here, page-home, anywhere in our application where we had an element with the ID map, we would apply this style to that. And maybe that's not the right thing. We want this style to be applied only on the map on the home page. That's why we need to write these styles in a hierarchical way. And as I explained before, when this is compiled to CSS, it will look like this. So we use this page-home to create a scope in our style sheet. Next, we're going to look at changing the icon and splash screen of our applications.